Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This bag is made of 4 pieces and 2 straps. You can use one color or use multiple colors like what I did. I used cotton yarn for this project. This is a number 3 category yarn. Each one is about 50 grams. I used 2 of this color and 3 of each of these colors. A 5mm hook, a pair of scissors, yarn needle, stitch markers, and you need 4 of this for the strap. Each one is about 1 inch. You can find the links to the materials along with the writing pattern in the description box. To begin the pattern, make a slip knot. Insert the hook and make a chain of 60 or in any even numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each strip measures approximately 6 inches by 15 inches. If you want the bag to be bigger, all you have to do is make the foundation chain longer and make more rows to make it wider. To begin the first row, start on the second chain. That's 1, 2, this one. Place a single crochet, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Single crochet into the next chain, and again, single crochet into the next chain, and single crochet into every chain. By the end of the chain, there will be 59 stitches, and we'll be working with 59 stitches throughout the pattern. At the end of the chain, 1 chain, cut yarn because I'm going to change color for the next row, and turn. If you're not changing color, 1 chain at the end and turn. To begin row 2, insert the new working yarn into the first stitch, pull through. If you're not changing color, just simply place a single crochet into the first stitch. One chain. In the same stitch, place a single crochet. In the next stitch, place a bean stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over into the same stitch one more time, and pull up a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops. Yarn over and pull through 7 loops. 1 chain, skip 1, bean stitch, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, and one more time. 7 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 7 loops. 1 chain, skip 1, bean stitch, yarn over, insert into the same stitch 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through 7 loops, 1 chain. Skip 1, bean stitch. And this is a repeat. Repeat this all the way to the end, and I meet you at the end of the row. At the end of row 2, I have 3 stitches left. Skip 1, bean stitch, It's important we do not place one chain on the last bean stitch. Single crochet into the last stitch. To begin row 3, one chain and turn. In the first stitch, single crochet. In the chain space here, place a bean stitch. One chain. Skip the next stitch. Place a bean stitch into the chain space. One chain. And place a bean stitch into the chain space. One chain. Repeat this all the way to the end, and I meet you at the end of the row. At the end of row 3, a bean stitch, a single crochet. Place a bean stitch in between the bean stitch and the single crochet. And remember, no one chain on the last bean stitch. Single crochet into the last stitch. One chain. Cut yarn because I'm going to change color for the next row. And turn. Insert new working yarn into the first stitch. Pull through. One chain. In the same stitch, single crochet. In the chain space, single crochet. And single crochet into the stitch that's above the bean stitch. Single crochet into the chain space. Single crochet into the stitch that's above the bean stitch. Repeat this all the way to the end, and I meet you on row 5. To begin row 5, 2 chains and turn. In the first stitch, place a half double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 3 loops. Again, half double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. Half double crochet, half double crochet, and half double crochet into every stitch all the way to the end. And I meet you on row 6. To begin row 6, one chain and turn. On this row, place a single crochet into every stitch all the way to the end. To begin row 7, at the end of row 6, one chain, cut yarn because we're going to change color for the next row. And we always turn Then we're going to insert the new working yarn into the first stitch, pull up a loop, one chain, and place a single crochet into the same stitch. In the next stitch, bean stitch. One chain, skip one, bean stitch. One chain, skip one, bean stitch. Basically, this is the repeat of row 2. From here, we're repeating row 2 to row 6, and you can repeat for as many times as you like. Total, I did 19 rows. My final rows are 2 rows of bean stitch, followed by 1 row of single crochet. At the end of row 19, 1 chain, and make sure to leave a long tail before cutting. Repeat and make 4 strips. Each strip measures approximately 6 inches by 15 inches. To make the strap, it's actually pretty simple. Leave a long tail, then make a slip knot, insert the hook, 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch into the last chain, 1 chain. In the center of the ring, place 6 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To begin the next round, on the first stitch, this is the front loop, back loop, back loop, front loop, and we're going to insert into the back loop. Single crochet into the back loop, no slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now that we have went around once, starting on this round, we're going to place a single crochet into the horizontal bar. So firstly, this is the stitch that we normally insert the stitch into. This is the back loop. Below the back loop, we have this little bar here, but then next to it, there's this horizontal bar. And there's another one below it. So this is the bar that we're going to insert our hook into. The back loop. Below the back loop, there's this bar, and then next to it, that's where it is. This is the next stitch, the back loop, the one below the back loop, and then next to it, that's where it is. So single crochet into this horizontal bar, 1, 2. It is a little bit tricky at the beginning, but it will get easier. You don't need to count anymore. As you can see, it's starting to get a bit easier. The horizontal bar is getting a little bit more obvious. Continue to place a single crochet into the horizontal bar until it comes to the length you want. I stop when it reaches about 20 inches. Once it reaches 20 inches, or to the length that you want, cut yarn, make sure to leave a long tail. With a yarn needle, insert into the next stitch to fasten off. Repeat and make one more. Now that we have all the pieces, it's time to put everything together. Place each strip in a circle, like this. Make sure to have the long tail in the center. Use stitch markers to hold them in position. Stitch them together starting from the center, and this is going to be the base. Once the base is attached, continue to stitch along the side of every piece. At this point, the bag is almost done. The next thing that we have to do is to work on the edge. Attach a piece of yarn to one of the tails. I don't like to waste yarn, so I'm going to attach it to this end with a magic knot. Tie a knot to this end. And tie a knot at this end. Pull, and voila! Insert the hook, pull up a loop, one chain to begin. Single crochet into the same stitch, and single crochet along the edge. Once we reach the corner, and we're going to single crochet along the side, single crochet into every row. There's no stitches to tell you where to place the single crochet, so try your best to place 1 single crochet per row. And continue to single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. After we went all the way around and back to the beginning, after the last single crochet, cut yarn, with a yarn needle, insert into the first stitch, and insert into the back loop of the previous stitch. Then fasten off. Lastly is to attach the ring to the strap. Attach the strap into one of the stitches at the corner. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!